If you're just joining us, some of the questions I've been asking them is how long have the investment, and then the expectations. Are they satisfied with the expectations from investing? With the token at the time that they made the investment up until now. So if you missed it, we'll definitely have this over to YouTube so you guys can sit down and listen to it. All right, hey, coming back. Now, what I want to say is this right here. And let me turn down the music here. And like I said, man, we're not here to try to throw nobody under the bus. We're concerned as investors. We have a right to come here, discuss some things because we are concerned about what's going on. So here's the deal. Now, I know I reached out to Alex and I, basically as a general manager here, you come on this radio station. I don't care who you, whether you're an employee, whether you are, we're trying to market your brand or your product or whatever the case may be, you are going to be held accountable, especially out here talking to people, taking their money, and things are not going right based on what you have promised or what you have claimed that's supposed to be going on. So, and that's why we are here, because as general manager, I have to do what I need to do. And and that's the first thing that I'm going to say in reference to that. Yeah. So here's the thing. Yeah, hold on. Here's the thing. We're not here trying to throw anybody under the bus. We're talking about things or whatever the case may be, like I said. And when I reached out to him, it's just like I said, the same thing what you were saying, Mr. Roseboro, the same thing I was saying to him. I said, listen, at the end of the day, okay, it's horrible when you don't have the dates and stick to them, because I did point that out, because I noticed that. Okay, so I totally agree with you. It's just like you can go over there to YouTube and listen to the audio. It's just like I told you, dates are very important in business. And you guys can go over to YouTube and listen to me talk about dates are very, very important about business. When you buy a car, you have dates. Okay, when you have whether it's a foreclosure, you buying a house, Maxine, you have dates. Am I right or wrong?
That's right.
Yeah, you have dates. So dates in business is very, very important. And that's why I pointed that out to you guys, because at the end of the day, okay, when I keep hearing keep getting emails and seeing videos, but there's no dates about the liquidity, just like Mr. Roseberry was talking about, and the consumption points or whatever the case may be, then that's a red flag to me. That's a problem. It's a problem. And it doesn't make a difference, people, what I'm trying to get you guys to understand. Whether you got investments on the outside, like Maxine and I have, it doesn't matter whether you have things going on the outside. We're speaking about what's going on with GOPX tokens. And I don't care if you bought, with $100. Guess what? It's an investment. This is not casino, people. Okay, where you go into the casino, or you go in the lottery and you pay and you don't win. You're like, okay, well, it was a chance. No, this is an investment based on the future. It's supposed to have a return. So it's not such thing as the blind leading the blind leading. I done heard all kinds of crap out there, and I got kind of heated about it. Hold on. Yeah. I got kind of heated and pissed off about it. I'm just going to be honest with you, because I don't like that. Let's keep this real and let's be honest. If you got something good, then fine, bring it to us, man, and let's do it. If not, then the next thing that's in line is that you have to give these people back their money, because if you don't, okay, then it's just straight up a fraud, or it's a Ponzi scheme, and I'm not saying that it is, but I'm saying, hey, if you keep giving dates and you're not showing anything, because like I said, I haven't heard nobody said anything in reference to getting refunds or anything. I know we had a young lady. She said that she went to the feds and filed a complaint. So I'm just trying to find out what's going on.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, and I want to reiterate. This is not about throwing anybody under the bus.
Right.
What we're trying to do is we're trying to bring facts to light.
Right.
As to what's going
on.
Like
exactly.
everything that you said.
Right.
Absolutely.
Right.
But I want to make a point right now. And you speak about liquidity, right? Okay. So on April 19th, 2023, I don't know if your listeners had a chance to look at Raphael Gogal, who's a cryptocurrency forensic investigator.
Right.
It was almost 2 hours that there was an interview. Okay. And when we're talking about facts, one thing I'm going to say, and I'm going to be quiet for a while and let anybody else speak.
Right.
He mentioned that at that time, and you're talking about liquidity, the value of the token was 1 billionth of a penny.
Wow.
I'm going to say it one more time. The value of the token was worth 1 billionth of a penny. Now, everybody that is in earshot of what we're saying did not invest in the token to be
right
1 billionth of a penny.
Right.
So I have things that I want to go on to, but I want this to be a flowing conversation.
Right.
Because I have things that I'd like to mention. But I want to make sure that everybody has equal opportunity.
Well, hey, listen, what we want you to do, whatever you have, and whatever you want to talk about, bring it to us and we'll just, piggyback off of you, whatever the case may be, because like I said, I think you probably was an investor before us. So, you go ahead on and we'll just piggyback off of you if Maxine want to say anything. But Maxine is very outspoken. She don't, trust me, she don't bite her tongue. Okay.
No, I know, because I actually wanted to go back in time a little and talk about all the emails that we received and all the YouTube videos and the Zoom calls. And, they really had us believing that everything they were saying was true. I then figured something was wrong when they started losing staff members.
Right.
Suddenly this person couldn't make it, or this person was being replaced by another person. So, there were a lot of red flags that came up. Right. And even today, as I'm looking at some of the past emails, on June 11th, they're still trying to recruit new people with the same information, with the dollar token. Right. So I'm like, if the token is still $1, that means my investment is less than $1. Because there's no growth that has happened in the past 12 months. So something, we have a little bit of, brain stems up there that's working sometimes.
Exactly.
So we need some answers. Exactly. Let me know what's going on.
Right. Let me give you a shout out. Hold on one second. Let me give you guys a shout out. Hold on. All right.